Hey Taurus, welcome back. So I just sat down with my cards and honestly, the energy coming through right now is intense. Someone is absolutely watching your every move right now and the frustration they are feeling is almost palpable. Let me just shuffle and see what the universe wants us to know about this situation. Okay, so I am pulling cards specifically about this energy of someone wanting to see what your next move is and how they are trying to affect you. The first card that came out is really telling me a story here. The first card I pulled is the Ace of Wands, and wow, this is fascinating because this card is about new beginnings and raw potential. But in this context, Taurus, it is showing me that you are sitting on something powerful right now. You have ideas, you have plans, you have this creative energy that is just waiting to explode into action. And here's the thing that is making someone absolutely lose their mind. They can sense it. They can feel that you are about to make a move, but they cannot figure out what it is. The Ace of Wands is pure potential. It is that moment right before the firework goes off. And this person is standing there watching the fuse burn down, getting more and more anxious because they know something big is coming, but they have no control over it. This is driving them absolutely insane, Taurus. What I am seeing here is that you have been quiet lately. Maybe you have been less active on social media. Maybe you have been keeping your plans to yourself. Maybe you have just been in this phase of internal planning and preparation. And this silence from you is louder than any words you could say. Because when someone is used to knowing your business, when they are used to having access to your thoughts and plans and movements, suddenly being cut off from that information creates this vacuum of anxiety for them. They are checking your profiles, they might be asking mutual friends about you, they are paying attention to every little thing you post or do not post, trying to decode what you are planning. The Ace of Wands is also telling me that whatever you are building right now, it is authentic to you. This is not you trying to prove something to anyone or trying to make anyone jealous. This is you genuinely moving towards something that excites you, something that aligns with your true passions and desires. And that is what makes it so powerful. Because when you are moving from a place of authentic excitement and genuine passion, you become unstoppable. You are not doing this for validation. You are not doing this for revenge. You are doing this because it lights you up. And that energy, that pure, uncomplicated enthusiasm for your own path, that is what this person can sense, and it terrifies them because they cannot manipulate it or control it or diminish it. I am also getting that this Ace of Wands represents a creative or professional opportunity that is just starting to take shape for you. Maybe it is a new job opportunity, maybe it is a business idea, maybe it is a creative project that you have been nurturing. Whatever it is in those early tender stages where it is full of promise and potential. And you have been wise enough to keep it close to your chest, to not share it prematurely, to protect this little flame until it becomes strong enough to withstand outside energy. This person somehow knows you are up to something. They can feel the shift in your energy even if they do not know the details, and it is eating them alive. The energy of the Ace of Wands is also about courage and taking initiative. You are not waiting for permission anymore, Taurus. You are not waiting for someone to validate your dreams or tell you that you are ready. You are just doing it. You are taking that first step, striking that match, beginning that journey. And for someone who maybe tried to keep you small, who maybe benefited from you doubting yourself, watching you step into this confident, decisive energy is infuriating because it means they are losing whatever psychological hold they thought they had over you. What I love about the Ace of Wands showing up first is that it sets the tone for this entire reading. It is telling me that you are in the power position here, Taurus. Despite whatever this person is trying to do, despite their watching and their attempts to affect you, you are the one holding the cards. You are the one with the potential, with the plans, with the momentum building. They are just reactive spectators getting increasingly desperate as they watch you move forward without them. Now, the second card that came through is the Four of Cups. And this is so interesting because this card traditionally represents contemplation, reevaluation, and sometimes apathy or disconnection. But in this reading, it is showing me something very specific about how you have been handling this whole situation. You have essentially checked out of whatever drama or game this person is trying to play. The Four of Cups shows someone sitting under a tree, arms crossed, completely disinterested in the cups being offered to them. And Taurus, this is exactly the energy you have been giving off lately that is making this person absolutely furious. They are used to getting a reaction from you. Maybe in the past, if they did something or said something, you would respond, you would engage, you would defend yourself, you would get emotional, you would show that they affected you. But lately, you have just been sitting there, like the figure in the Four of Cups, completely unmoved by their attempts to provoke you. They throw out bait and you just look at it and shrug and keep scrolling. They try to make you jealous or upset or angry, and you are just like, meh, not interested. And this lack of reaction is driving them absolutely bonkers because they are not getting the supply they are looking for. The Four of Cups is telling me that you have reached a level of emotional maturity and self-awareness where you can see manipulation for what it is. You are not falling for the games anymore. You are not taking the bait. You are not giving your energy to situations and people that do not deserve it. And this is incredibly powerful, Taurus, because it shows that you have done the inner work. You have healed enough to be able to look at toxic patterns and dynamics and just opt out completely. You are not even fighting against it. You are just not participating. And that is the ultimate power move. What I am also seeing with the Four of Cups is that you have been very intentional about where you place your attention and energy lately. You have been selective. You have been guarding your peace. You have been saying no to things that do not align with you. Maybe you have been turning down invitations or opportunities that do not feel right, even if they look good on paper. Maybe you have been pulling back from certain people or social circles that feel draining. You have been choosing quality over quantity in every area of your life. And this discernment, this ability to say no, this is what is protecting you from this person's attempts to affect you. The Four of Cups can also represent a period of meditation and inner contemplation. You have been doing a lot of internal work, Taurus. You have been reflecting on your patterns, your past choices, what you truly want versus what you thought you were supposed to want. You have been getting real with yourself. And this internal focus has created a kind of shield around you. Because when you are deeply connected to your own truth and your own path, external noise just bounces off. You become impervious to manipulation because you are so grounded in your own reality that someone else's version of events or their attempts to gaslight you or make you doubt yourself just does not land anymore. There is also something here about divine timing and patience. The Four of Cups is showing me that you know something better is coming. You can feel it. You are not desperately grabbing at whatever is being offered because you have this quiet confidence that the right opportunity, the right person, the right situation is on its way. And this patience, this refusal to settle, this is also part of what is making this person crazy because they want you to be desperate. They want you to be struggling. They want you to need something that they think they can provide or withhold. But you are just calmly waiting, knowing that the universe has your back. And that composure is absolutely maddening to someone who is trying to destabilize you. I am also picking up that this Four of Cups energy means you might have actually rejected or ignored some kind of offer or olive branch from this person recently. Maybe they reached out, maybe they tried to reconnect, maybe they made some kind of gesture and you just were not interested. You looked at it objectively and realized that it was not genuine, or it was not what you need, or you are just done with that chapter, and you politely or not so politely declined to engage. And that rejection, that clear boundary, that is part of why they are so focused on figuring out your next move now. Because you basically told them through your actions that they do not have the power over you that they thought they did. The third card here is the High Priestess and OH Taurus. This is huge. The High Priestess is the keeper of secrets, the guardian of intuition, the embodiment of hidden knowledge and mystery. And in this reading, she is telling me that there is so much going on beneath the surface that this person cannot see and will never understand. You are operating on a completely different level right now, and they do not even realize how far ahead of them you actually are. The High Priestess represents your intuition and inner knowing, and I am getting that your psychic senses have been on point lately. You have been having dreams, you have been getting gut feelings, you have been receiving downloads from the universe. You know things without knowing how you know them. You can feel energy shifts before they happen. You can sense people's true intentions beneath their words. This heightened intuition is your superpower right now, Taurus, and it is keeping you several steps ahead of anyone trying to play games with you. You can see the moves before they are made. You can feel the manipulation before it is executed. You are reading the room and the situation with crystal clarity. What I love about the High Priestess showing up here is that she represents the power of not revealing everything. She sits between the pillars of light and dark, knowing both, understanding both, but keeping her counsel. And this is exactly what you are doing, Taurus. You know more than you say. You see more than you acknowledge. You understand the whole chessboard, while other people are just focused on their next move. And this strategic silence, this holding of your cards close to your chest, this is brilliant. Because while this person is desperately trying to figure out what you are planning, you are just quietly moving in ways they cannot track or predict. The High Priestess is also deeply connected to the divine feminine energy, which is about receiving rather than chasing, attracting rather than pursuing, allowing rather than forcing. And I am seeing that you have stepped into this energy in a really powerful way. You are not out here trying to prove anything or convince anyone of your worth. You are not performing your healing or your growth or your success. You are just being in your full authentic power. And that authenticity is magnetic. Things and people and opportunities are being drawn to you now without you having to chase or force or manipulate anything. And this natural magnetism you are embodying is incredibly threatening to someone who is used to controlling narratives and situations. There is also something about sacred knowledge and wisdom that you have gained through your experiences. The High Priestess sits with the Torah or sacred text behind her, representing deep wisdom and understanding. And Taurus, you have learned some really important lessons through whatever you went through with this person or situation. You have gained wisdom that nobody can take from you. You understand human nature better now. You understand red flags and toxic patterns. You understand your own worth and your own boundaries. This wisdom is armor that protects you from being manipulated or hurt in the same ways again. I am also getting that the High Priestess is connected to the moon and cycles and divine timing. You are very aware right now that everything happens in its right time. You are not rushing or forcing outcomes. You are trusting the process. You are understanding that some things need to unfold in the darkness before they can be birthed into the light. And this patience combined with trust in divine timing is allowing you to move with grace and strategy rather than reactive emotion. While this other person is scattered and reactive and desperate to figure out what you are doing, you are calm and centered and moving according to a bigger plan that they cannot see. The High Priestess also represents the subconscious mind and dreams and what lies beneath the surface of conscious awareness. I am getting that you have been doing a lot of shadow work and healing work and processing on deep subconscious levels. Maybe through therapy, maybe through journaling, maybe through meditation or energy work, you have been addressing core wounds and patterns. And this deep healing work is what is making you so unshakable right now, because you have looked at your own darkness and integrated it. You have faced your fears and wounds and you are healing them. So when someone tries to push your buttons or trigger your insecurities, there is just nothing there to trigger anymore. You have done the work. You have healed those wounds. Their manipulation tactics are like arrows bouncing off armor because you have fortified yourself from the inside out. Moving into the fourth card now, and I pulled the Chariot, and wow, the energy is really building here. The Chariot is about willpower, determination, victory, and movement. After the contemplative energy of the Four of Cups and the mysterious energy of the High Priestess, the Chariot is telling me that you are about to move. And when you move, it is going to be swift and decisive and absolutely unstoppable. This is the card of someone who has harnessed opposing forces and is now directing all that power toward their goal with laser focus. The Chariot shows up when you have gotten clear about your direction and you are ready to go. And Taurus, I am seeing that you are in that place now. You have done the contemplation, you have listened to your intuition, you have done the inner work, and now you are ready to take action. And the thing about the Chariot is that once it starts moving, it does not stop until it reaches its destination. This is controlled, focused, determined energy. This is not wild, reckless movement. This is strategic, purposeful advancement. You know where you are going, and you have the discipline and willpower to get there, regardless of obstacles. What is making this person furious is that they can sense this momentum building in you. They can feel that you are about to make a major move, and they are panicking because they know once you start moving with this Chariot energy, there is no stopping you. The Chariot is pulled by two sphinxes or horses that represent opposing forces that have been harnessed and aligned. This tells me that you have integrated different parts of yourself or different areas of your life. Maybe you have balanced your masculine and feminine energy. Maybe you have aligned your heart and your head. Maybe you have gotten your spiritual and material goals working together. Whatever it is, you have brought things into alignment within yourself, and that alignment creates power. The Chariot is also a card of victory and triumph, especially victory that comes through self-discipline and willpower. This is not luck. This is not being in the right place at the right time. This is you earning your success through consistent effort and determination and refusing to give up. And I am seeing that there is a victory coming for you, Taurus. Something you have been working toward is about to manifest. Something you have been fighting for is about to be won. And this person who is watching you, they are going to have to witness your victory, and there is nothing they can do to stop it. That is what is making them so angry and desperate right now. They can feel that you are about to win, and they are trying everything to throw you off course or slow you down or make you doubt yourself. But it is not working. The Chariot is ruled by Cancer, which is about protection and emotional security. So this victory I am seeing is not just external success. It is also about you creating emotional safety and security for yourself. You are building a life where you feel protected and at peace. You are establishing boundaries that keep toxic energy out. You are creating a foundation of emotional well-being that nobody can shake. And that is the ultimate victory. Because no matter what anyone else does or says or tries, you have created an inner fortress of peace and self-love that is impenetrable. There is also something here about travel or movement in a literal sense. The Chariot can represent actual travel or relocation. So Taurus, you might be planning a trip or a move that this person does not know about yet. Or maybe you are just moving in new social circles or professional spaces that they do not have access to. You are literally moving out of their sphere of influence and into new territory where they cannot reach you or affect you, and realizing that they are losing access to you, losing the ability to impact your life. That is creating this desperate energy where they are trying even harder to get your attention or provoke a reaction. I also want to mention that the Chariot requires skill and control. The charioteer is standing, holding reins, actively directing the vehicle. This is not passive movement, this is active mastery. And you have developed serious skills and wisdom that allow you to navigate your life with this level of control and direction now. You are not being tossed around by circumstances or other people's energy anymore. You are driving your own life. You are making conscious choices about your direction. You are in the driver's seat, and stepping into that level of personal power and self-determination is incredibly threatening to anyone who benefited from you being confused or lost or dependent on their opinion or validation. The fifth card I pulled is the Two of Cups, and this is fascinating because in the middle of all this intensity about someone watching you and being furious, here comes this beautiful energy of connection and partnership and mutual respect. The Two of Cups is the soulmate card, the card of deep emotional connection and reciprocal love and partnership. And Taurus, what this is telling me is that while this toxic person is over there obsessing about you and trying to affect you, the universe is bringing you toward a genuine, beautiful connection that is everything they were not. The Two of Cups represents a relationship where both people are equal partners, where both people are bringing their full, authentic selves, where there is mutual respect and admiration and affection. This could be a romantic partnership, or it could be a deep friendship or business partnership, but whatever it is real and it is healthy and it is based on genuine connection rather than manipulation or games or power dynamics. And part of why this person is so furious is because they can sense that you are moving towards something better. They can feel that you are opening your heart again, that you are ready for real love and connection, and it is killing them because they know it is not going to be with them. What I love about the Two of Cups showing up here is that it represents the healing of your heart. After whatever you went through, after the disappointment or betrayal or pain, your heart is opening again. You are ready to trust again. You are ready to be vulnerable again, but you are doing it with wisdom now. You are bringing all the lessons you learned. You are bringing your boundaries and your intuition and your self-awareness. So this next connection is going to be so much healthier and more fulfilling because you are healthier and more whole. The Two of Cups also represents balance and equality. In this partnership that is coming or forming, there is no power struggle. There is no one person chasing while the other runs. There is no manipulation or mind games. There is just two people meeting each other with open hearts and genuine interest and mutual effort. And experiencing this level of healthy reciprocal connection is going to highlight just how toxic and unbalanced your previous situations were. You are going to look back and wonder how you ever accepted less than this kind of respect and care and genuine affection. I am also seeing that the Two of Cups represents emotional fulfillment and satisfaction. Your emotional needs are going to be met in this connection. You are not going to be left guessing how someone feels about you. You are not going to be confused about where you stand. You are not going to be making excuses for bad behavior or trying to decode mixed signals. This is going to be clear and direct and consistent, and that clarity is going to be so refreshing and healing after dealing with people who were intentionally confusing or hot and cold or emotionally unavailable. The Two of Cups has an energy of celebration and joy. This is not heavy or difficult or dramatic. This is light and fun and easy in the best way. Easy does not mean boring, it means natural. It means compatible. It means you can be yourself and it just works. There is laughter and enjoyment and genuine pleasure in each other's company. And you deserve this Taurus. You deserve to experience love and friendship and connection that feels good, that adds to your life rather than draining you, that lifts you up rather than tearing you down. There is also a spiritual component to the Two of Cups. It is often shown with a caduceus or winged lion head above the cups, representing the divine blessing on this union. This tells me that this connection is spiritually aligned. This is meant to be. This is part of your soul's journey. The universe is orchestrating this meeting, and no amount of interference from toxic people can stop what is divinely ordained for you. What is meant for you will find you. And this person who is trying so hard to affect you and throw you off course cannot stop your blessings from reaching you. I am getting that this Two of Cups energy might already be starting to show up in your life in small ways. Maybe you have met someone interesting recently, or reconnected with someone from your past, or you are just noticing that you are attracting different kinds of people now, people who are more aligned with your values and your energy and your vision for your life. This is happening because you have changed and healed and grown, so you are naturally magnetizing different energy now. And watching you attract healthy, positive connections while they are stuck in their toxic patterns is another thing that is making this person absolutely furious. Now, the sixth card is Seven of Wands and Taurus. This card is so relevant to your question about someone wanting to affect you. The Seven of Wands is the card of defense, standing your ground and fighting off challenges or opposition. The figure in this card is standing on higher ground, holding a wand defensively, while 6 other wands come at them from below. And this perfectly represents what you are dealing with right now. You have worked hard to get to where you are, you have claimed your space, you have built something valuable, and now someone is trying to knock you down or challenge your position or undermine your success. But here is what is powerful about the Seven of Wands. The person in this card has the high ground. They are in the superior position. Yes, they are being challenged. Yes, they have to defend themselves, but they have the advantage. And Taurus, you have the advantage here. You have done the work. You have the wisdom. You have the moral high ground. You have the truth on your side. This person can come at you with their attacks and their attempts to affect you, but you are standing firm. You are not being moved. You are not being knocked off your position. The Seven of Wands requires courage and conviction. You have to believe in yourself and your right to occupy your space. You have to be willing to defend your boundaries and your truth, even when it is uncomfortable or when people push back. And I am seeing that you have found this courage, Taurus. You are not backing down anymore. You are not shrinking to make other people comfortable. You are not apologizing for your success or your healing or your growth. You are standing in your full power and saying, "This is who I am. This is where I stand. And if you do not like it, that is your problem, not mine." What I find interesting about the Seven of Wands is that it suggests the attacks are coming from multiple directions or from a position of inferiority. The Six Wands are coming from below. This tells me that this person or these people who are trying to affect you are actually coming from a place of weakness, not strength. They are threatened by you. They feel inferior to you. They are lashing out because your rise highlights their stagnation. Your healing highlights their refusal to do their own work. Your success highlights their failures. So these attacks are really more about them than about you. You are just triggering their own insecurities and inadequacies by existing in your power. The Seven of Wands also represents competition and rivalry. Someone sees you as competition, whether in love or career or social status or just in general life success. And they are trying to sabotage you or slow you down because they see your advancement as a threat to their own position. But here is the thing, Taurus. Real, confident, successful people do not need to tear others down. There is room for everyone to win. The fact that this person is so focused on undermining you tells you everything you need to know about their character and their own internal state. Secure people celebrate others' wins. Insecure people try to diminish them. This card is also telling me that you need to stay vigilant and maintain your boundaries. This is not about being paranoid or living in fear. This is about being aware. You know there is challenging energy directed at you right now, so you need to protect your peace and your energy. Do not share your plans prematurely. Do not give people ammunition to use against you. Keep your circle tight. Trust your instincts about who has access to you and your life. The Seven of Wands is not about attacking. It is about defending what is yours. And right now, what you are defending is your peace, your progress, your mental health, your future. I am also getting that the Seven of Wands requires stamina and persistence. This is not a one-time battle. This is an ongoing situation where you need to consistently maintain your boundaries and your position. And yes, that can be tiring. It can be frustrating to have to keep defending yourself or protecting your space. But the Seven of Wands promises that if you stand firm, if you do not give up, if you keep defending your ground, you will prevail. The person in this card does not get knocked down. They hold their position. And you will too, Taurus. There is also an element here of believing in your cause. The Seven of Wands shows up when you are fighting for something that matters to you. This is not petty drama. This is you defending your right to peace and happiness and success. This is you protecting your future and your well-being. And that is worth fighting for. That is worth standing firm for. You have every right to take up space in this world and to build the life you want without interference or sabotage from people who have not done their own healing work. The seventh card is Queen of Pentacles and Taurus. This is your energy. This is who you are becoming, and this is exactly why someone is so obsessed with figuring out your next move. The Queen of Pentacles is abundant, grounded, nurturing, practical, successful, and completely self-sufficient. She has built something real and tangible. She has created security for herself. She is living in comfort and abundance that she has earned through her own efforts. And she is absolutely unbothered by anyone's opinion of her because she knows her worth and she knows what she has built. This card is telling me that you are stepping into your Queen of Pentacles energy in a major way. You are focused on building real tangible success and security for yourself. Maybe you are focused on your career and making more money. Maybe you are investing in yourself through education or skills development. Maybe you are creating a beautiful home space that feels like a sanctuary. Maybe you are focused on your health and physical well-being. Whatever it is, you are being practical and strategic about building a solid foundation for your life. And this grounded, focused energy is so powerful and attractive and intimidating all at once. The Queen of Pentacles is nurturing, but she is nobody's fool. She takes care of others, but she takes care of herself first. She is generous, but she has boundaries. She is warm and loving, but she does not tolerate disrespect or people who try to take advantage of her kindness. And I am seeing that you have really embodied this balanced energy, Taurus. You are learning to be kind without being a pushover. You are learning to be generous without being depleted. You are learning to love and support others while still prioritizing your own needs and well-being. What makes the Queen of Pentacles so threatening to toxic people is that she is self-sufficient. She does not need anyone. She is complete within herself. She has her own money, her own home, her own life. She is not looking for someone to rescue her or complete her. She is already whole. And when you embody this energy, when you demonstrate through your actions that you are perfectly fine on your own, that you do not need anyone's validation or support to thrive, it absolutely drives certain people crazy because they want you to need them. They want you to be dependent on them in some way. And realizing that you are not, that you are actually flourishing without them, that creates rage and desperation. The Queen of Pentacles is also deeply connected to the physical world and material manifestation. She knows how to take ideas and make them real. She knows how to take dreams and turn them into tangible results. And I am seeing that you are in a phase right now where you are manifesting things into your physical reality. Things you have been working toward are starting to materialize. Goals you set are being achieved. Plans you made are being executed, and this visible, tangible success is what is making this person furious because they cannot deny it or minimize it. They have to watch you actually winning in real, observable ways. This queen also represents financial independence and abundance. I am getting that your financial situation is improving or about to improve significantly. Maybe you got a raise or a new job, or you are making money from a side project or business. Maybe you are just managing your money better and feeling more financially secure. Whatever it is, you are building wealth and stability for yourself. And financial independence is one of the most powerful forms of freedom. When you can take care of yourself financially, when you do not need anyone else's money or resources, you become truly sovereign. And that sovereignty is what this person cannot stand. The Queen of Pentacles is also incredibly patient and practical. She does not make rash decisions. She thinks things through. She plans and prepares. She builds slowly and steadily rather than chasing quick wins. And this patience and practicality is serving you so well right now, Taurus. While this other person is reactive and desperate and scattered, you are calm and strategic and building something that will last. You are playing the long game. You are investing in your future. And that maturity and foresight is going to pay off in ways that quick fixes and shortcuts never could. There is also a nurturing quality to the Queen of Pentacles that extends to self-care and self-love. She takes excellent care of herself. She eats well. She rests. She invests in her health and appearance. She creates beauty and comfort in her environment. And I am seeing that you are really prioritizing yourself in these ways now, Taurus. You are treating yourself with the love and care that you deserve. You are making yourself a priority. And the more you fill your own cup, the less you need from others and the more magnetic you become. People are drawn to those who are overflowing with self-love and abundance because that energy is so attractive and inspiring. The 8th card here is 5 of Cups, and this is showing me something really important about what this person is experiencing while they watch you flourish. The 5 of Cups is a card of grief, regret, loss, and focusing on what went wrong rather than what is still possible. The figure in this card is staring at 3 spilled cups while 2 full cups stand behind them. And Taurus, this is exactly the energy that is consuming this person right now. They are drowning in regret about how they treated you or how things ended or how they fumbled the opportunity to have you in their life in a healthy way. This person is realizing what they lost when they lost you. They are seeing you move on and thrive and build this amazing life, and they are having to confront the reality that they could have been part of that, but they messed it up through their own choices and actions. The 5 of Cups is all about mourning missed opportunities and having to sit with the consequences of your own behavior. And while you are out here embodying Queen of Pentacles energy and moving forward with your Chariot momentum, they are stuck staring at spilled milk, full of regret and self-pity. What I find so interesting about the Five of Cups showing up in this reading is that it confirms something I have been sensing throughout this reading. This person's obsession with you and their fury about your next move is not really about anger toward you. It is about anger at themselves. They are mad that they lost you. They are mad that they cannot have the life with you that they see you building. They are mad that they screwed up something valuable. And that internal rage and regret is being directed outward toward you because it is easier to blame you or try to hurt you than it is to take responsibility for their own failures. The Five of Cups also represents disappointment and disillusionment. This person is disappointed with themselves and with how their life is going. They see you succeeding and healing and moving forward, and it highlights everything that is not working in their own life. It shows them their own stagnation. It forces them to confront their own refusal to grow or change or do the work, and that is deeply uncomfortable. So instead of using that discomfort as motivation to do better, they are channeling it into trying to bring you down to their level or trying to interfere with your progress. There is also an element of fixation with the Five of Cups. The figure cannot look away from the spilled cups. They are stuck in the past, obsessing over what went wrong, unable to move forward. And this is what this person is doing with you. They are fixated on you. They cannot let go. They cannot move on. While you have released them and the situation and moved forward into new energy, they are still standing there replaying the past, stalking your social media, asking about you, trying to figure out what you are doing. They are imprisoned by their own regret and obsession while you are free. The Five of Cups can also represent isolation and loneliness. In the card, there is often a bridge in the background leading to a castle, representing that there is a path forward and there is opportunity ahead. But the person is so consumed with their grief and regret that they cannot see it. And I am getting that this person is feeling very alone and isolated right now. Maybe they burned other bridges, maybe they pushed other people away, maybe they are just realizing that their toxic patterns have left them without genuine connections. And seeing you surrounded by love and support and new opportunities is making them feel even more alone and bitter. This card is validation, Taurus, that you made the right choice in walking away or creating distance from this person. The Five of Cups energy shows someone who is not capable of moving forward in a healthy way right now. They are stuck in victim mentality and blame and regret rather than taking responsibility and doing the work to heal and grow. And you cannot fix that for them. You cannot love them out of it. You cannot sacrifice your own well-being trying to help someone who is not willing to help themselves. The kindest thing you did for both of you was to walk away and focus on your own healing and growth. I also want to mention that while the Five of Cups represents their regret, it does not mean you should take them back or give them another chance or feel sorry for them. People can regret losing you while still not being the person you need them to be. Regret does not equal growth. Missing you does not equal changing. And the universe is showing you through this reading that your job is to keep moving forward, not to circle back to what did not work. The ninth card is the Ace of Cups in Wow Taurus. After seeing all this challenging energy from this person, here comes this absolutely beautiful, pure loving energy from the universe. The Ace of Cups is the card of new emotional beginnings, overflowing love, spiritual connection, and divine blessings in the realm of feelings and relationships. This card shows a cup overflowing with water, held by a divine hand emerging from clouds, with a dove descending toward it. This is pure love. This is unconditional divine love. This is your heart being healed and refilled and prepared for something beautiful. The Ace of Cups is telling me that despite all this toxic energy being directed at you, despite someone trying to affect you or throw you off course, the universe is blessing you with new emotional opportunities and deep spiritual love. Your heart is being healed. Your capacity to love and receive love is being restored. And you are about to experience emotional fulfillment on a level you have not experienced before. This is the universe saying, I see what you have been through. I see the work you have done to heal. And now I am rewarding you with genuine love and connection. What is beautiful about the Ace of Cups is that it represents love in its purest form, untainted by ego or manipulation or games. This is love that flows freely and naturally. This is love that feels like coming home. This is love that heals rather than wounds. And after dealing with whatever toxic situation or relationship you went through, experiencing this pure, healthy love is going to be absolutely transformative. It is going to show you what you were actually meant to experience all along. It is going to make you grateful that the wrong things did not work out because they were making space for the right thing. The Ace of Cups is also deeply connected to intuition and psychic abilities and spiritual connection. I am seeing that your spiritual gifts are becoming stronger and more accessible to you right now. You are more connected to your guides and angels and the divine source. You are receiving messages through dreams and signs and synchronicities. Your heart chakra is opening and expanding, and this spiritual connection is providing you with guidance and protection and support that is beyond what any human can provide. You are being divinely guided and protected right now, Taurus, and no negative energy sent your way can penetrate that divine shield. This card also represents emotional abundance and the ability to give and receive love freely. Your cup is not just full, it is overflowing. You have so much love to give, so much compassion, so much kindness, but now you are learning to direct that love toward people who deserve it and appreciate it and reciprocate it. You are no longer pouring from your cup into empty vessels or into people who have holes in their cups and can never be filled. You are being selective about where your love goes, and that selectivity is allowing your cup to stay full and even overflow. The Ace of Cups often represents the beginning of a significant relationship, whether romantic or a deep soul friendship. And given that we already saw the Two of Cups earlier in this reading, I am strongly seeing that a beautiful new connection is either already entering your life or is about to very soon. This is someone who is going to meet you at your level emotionally and spiritually. This is someone who has done their own healing work. This is someone who is ready for real, authentic, vulnerable connection. And this connection is going to be so different from what you experienced before that it is going to blow your mind. The divine hand in the Ace of Cups is reaching down from heaven, showing that this is a blessing from the universe. This is not something you have to chase or force or manipulate into existence. This is being given to you as a gift because you have earned it through your resilience and your healing and your refusal to settle for less than you deserve. The universe rewards those who do the inner work, who choose themselves, who maintain their standards, and you are about to receive evidence of that reward. I am also getting that the Ace of Cups represents forgiveness and compassion, primarily toward yourself. You are releasing any guilt or shame or self-blame about past situations. You are forgiving yourself for any mistakes you made or time you feel you wasted. You are extending compassion to your past self who did the best they could with the awareness they had at the time. And this self-forgiveness and self-compassion is what is allowing your heart to fully open again. You cannot receive new love while still holding on to old pain and self-judgment. The Ace of Cups is showing that you are releasing all of that and making space for fresh, beautiful energy to flow in. The overflowing water in the Ace of Cups also represents creativity and inspiration. You might find yourself feeling more creative and inspired lately. Maybe you want to write or paint or make music or express yourself in some artistic way. Maybe you are just seeing beauty everywhere and feeling moved by simple moments. This is your heart opening and your creative life force energy flowing again. After periods of pain and closure and protection, your energy is becoming fluid and expressive again. And this creative flow is healing and joyful, and such a sign that you are returning to your true self. What I love most about the Ace of Cups appearing in this reading is that it confirms that while this person is over there being furious and trying to affect you, you are being blessed and healed and prepared for something beautiful. Their negative energy cannot touch what the universe is doing for you. Their attempts to interfere cannot stop your blessings. The divine timing of your healing and your new beginning is perfectly orchestrated and protected. And honestly, the best revenge is not revenge at all. It is living so well and being so blessed that the people who tried to hurt you become completely irrelevant to your joy. Now, the 10th and final card I pulled is the Nine of Wands and Taurus. This is such a powerful card to end on because it represents resilience, perseverance, and standing strong despite challenges. The Nine of Wands shows a figure who has been through battles, who is wounded but not defeated, who is still standing and still ready to defend themselves if necessary. This is you. This is your journey. This is acknowledgement of everything you have survived and overcome. The Nine of Wands says you have been through a lot. You have faced challenges and disappointments and betrayals and attacks. You have battle scars. You are tired, but you are still here. You are still standing. You have not given up. You have not let the difficulties break you or stop you. And that resilience, that refusal to quit, that is your greatest strength. This person can watch you and try to affect you and be furious all they want, but they cannot break someone who has already been through hell and came out stronger. This card is telling me that you might be feeling a bit weary or defensive right now, and that is completely understandable given everything you have dealt with. The Nine of Wands energy can feel like being battle-worn, like you are always having to be on guard, always having to protect yourself. And yes, that can be exhausting. But this card is also promising you that you are in the final stages of this challenge. The 9 is the second to last number in the suit. You are almost through this. Victory is right around the corner. You just need to hold on a little bit longer and stay strong and maintain your boundaries and not let your guard down prematurely. The Nine of Wands represents wisdom gained through experience. You are not naive anymore. You know what red flags look like. You know what toxic behavior looks like. You know what manipulation tactics look like. And this wisdom is protecting you. You can see things coming now that you would not have seen before. You can protect yourself now in ways you could not before. Every challenge you faced taught you something valuable and made you smarter and stronger and more capable of defending yourself and your peace. This card also speaks to the courage it takes to remain open and hopeful after being hurt. The figure in the Nine of Wands is wounded, but they have not closed their heart completely. They are still willing to stand their ground and face whatever comes. And that takes incredible bravery. It would be easy to become bitter or cynical or to just shut down emotionally and not let anyone in ever again. But you are not doing that. You are healing your wounds while still remaining open to new possibilities. You are protecting yourself while still being willing to trust again when the right person proves themselves worthy. That balance of wisdom and openness is very difficult to achieve, and you should be proud of yourself for managing it. The Nine of Wands can also indicate that you are prepared for whatever this person might try. You are ready. You have your defenses in place. You have your boundaries established. You have your support system around you. You have your spiritual protection activated. You know your worth and you know what you will and will not accept. So whatever move they make, whatever they try to do to affect you, you are prepared to handle it without being knocked off balance. I am also seeing with the Nine of Wands that you need to trust your instincts right now. If something feels off, it probably is. If someone's energy feels wrong, honor that feeling. If you feel the need to protect yourself or your information or your space, do it. This is not paranoia. This is wisdom. You have learned to trust your gut, and that internal guidance system is keeping you safe. The Nine of Wands says, trust yourself, trust your experience, trust your ability to recognize and handle threats to your well-being. This card is also about persistence and determination. You have come too far to give up now. You have worked too hard on your healing and your growth to let anyone derail you. The Nine of Wands says, keep going. Do not stop now. Do not let frustration or weariness or someone else's negative energy make you quit on yourself or your goals or your healing journey. You are so close to breakthrough. You are so close to seeing all your efforts pay off. Just a little bit more strength, just a little bit more perseverance, and you will be standing in the 10 energy, which is completion and fulfillment and success. The Nine of Wands also suggests that you might need to conserve your energy and choose your battles wisely. You do not need to respond to every provocation. You do not need to defend yourself to everyone. You do not need to explain yourself or justify your choices to people who are determined to misunderstand you. Some battles are worth fighting and some are just distractions from your real goals. The wisdom of the Nine of Wands is knowing which is which. And I am seeing that you are getting better at this discernment, at recognizing when engagement serves you versus when silence or withdrawal is the more powerful choice. Finally, the Nine of Wands is telling me that you have almost reached your goal. Whatever you have been working toward, whatever you have been fighting for, whatever you have been building, you are almost there. This is not the time to quit or to let your guard down or to let someone's negative energy throw you off course. This is the time to dig deep and find that last reserve of strength and push through to completion. The finish line is in sight, Taurus. Just keep going. Stay strong. Protect your peace, trust yourself, and do not let anyone stop you from claiming the victory and the happiness and the success that you have earned. So, Taurus, let me bring all of this together for you. Someone is absolutely watching your every move right now, and yes, they are furious because they can see you pulling away from their influence, they can sense the momentum you are building, they can feel the power you are stepping into. They want to affect you. They want to throw you off balance. They want to see you stumble or fail or come back to them or need them in some way. But here's the beautiful thing that this reading is showing me. None of their attempts are working. You are protected by your own wisdom and boundaries and by divine intervention. You are sitting on incredible potential with the Ace of Wands. You are refusing to engage with toxicity with the Four of Cups. You are operating with deep intuition and hidden knowledge with the High Priestess. You are about to make powerful moves with the Chariot. You are attracting genuine, healthy love with the Two of Cups. You are defending your position and your peace with the Seven of Wands. You are building real, tangible success with the Queen of Pentacles energy, while they are drowning in regret and stuck in the past with the Five of Cups. And meanwhile, the universe is blessing you with new emotional beginnings through the Ace of Cups and asking you to just stay strong a little longer with the Nine of Wands, because victory is so close. This person's fury and their obsession with figuring out your next move is actually their own prison. They are trapped watching someone they cannot control, cannot manipulate, cannot affect anymore. And that powerlessness is driving them absolutely insane. But you just need to keep doing what you are doing. Keep protecting your peace. Keep moving forward with your plans. Keep building your life. Keep trusting your intuition. Keep opening your heart to healthy love and connections. Keep standing firm in your boundaries and your worth. The cards are telling me that your next move is going to surprise everyone, including possibly yourself, because you are moving from a place of authenticity and divine guidance rather than from a place of proving something or seeking revenge. Your next move is simply choosing you, choosing your happiness, choosing your peace, choosing your future. And that choice is going to be so powerful and so liberating that whatever this person tries to do in response will not matter at all. You will be so far ahead, so focused on your own path, so surrounded by genuine love and blessings that their energy will not even register in your world anymore. So my advice to you, beautiful Taurus, is this. Keep your plans to yourself. Move in silence. Let your success and your happiness be the only announcement anyone needs. Protect your energy like the precious resource it is. Trust that the universe has your back and is orchestrating blessings for you that no human interference can stop. Stay in your Queen of Pentacles energy of self-sufficiency and abundance. Keep that Chariot momentum building. Honor your High Priestess wisdom and intuition, and know that while someone might be watching and furious, they are ultimately irrelevant to your destiny. You are being divinely guided and protected and blessed, and that is what matters. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. I hope this brought you clarity and confirmation and empowerment. You are doing amazing. Keep going. Your breakthrough is coming.